Hey, it's Adam with Chico's Cars, and it's super exciting for me because I have the keys to a 2020 Porsche Taycan 4S, and I'm gonna start it up. Whether you like it or not, electric is the future of cars. And I had the opportunity at a dinner about a year and a half ago to meet Porsche's top test driver, Lars Kern. And he said between the driving dynamics and the power delivery and everything about the Taycan, he was convinced that this is the future for performance driving and performance cars. This also has some features that you don't get in a Tesla. It actually has an 800-volt system, meaning they can actually put lighter gauge wires. It will charge faster, and the batteries don't overheat, so it's a more of a performance style of car. This definitely feels absolutely like a Porsche. The center of gravity of this car is so low that it takes corners absolutely like it's on rails. This one also has the air suspension and has the rear wheel steering, and from some Porsche people, they say that's a must-have. Torque is instantaneous. The delivery of it is just like, this is the slowest one in the Canadian marketplace, and yet it feels unbelievably fast. I really think this is actually a sweet spot for pricing of the Porsches. It's around how I would spec this 4S. It's around 155,000 plus tax in Canadian dollars. You get to the turbo and they start at 180, but by the time you put on some features and that sort of thing, you're gonna be 190, 200,000. And the Turbo S is something like $220,000. Now this does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, and that's claimed. And Porsche is always really, they're conservative with their estimates. It feels faster than that. The Turbo is 3.2 seconds, and the Turbo S is something like 2.5, 2.6 seconds. As far as range, the 4S actually gets a little more range than the Turbo and the Turbo S. As well, one of the things that people have been negative on is that the range on this Porsche is only put out as 202 miles, or approximately 340 kilometers, but people have been able to get up to 400 kilometers range on this car. And when it was tested with Car and Driver back to back with the Tesla Model S Performance with the highest range battery, there was only a 20 kilometer difference with exactly the same driving as far as range from the Porsche to the Tesla. So what are the pros of the Porsche Taycan? You get amazing Porsche build quality in and out, unlike a Tesla. The looks of the car are phenomenal. The driving dynamics, amazing. As well, this car is made so that it can replicate its performance figures all the way down to when the batteries run to empty, unlike its rival, the Tesla Model S. So what are the cons to this vehicle? First, you don't get the software like you do in a Tesla, self-driving mode, software updates. Remember, Tesla is a technology company first. You also don't have the infrastructure that Teslas have. And it's expensive, more expensive than a Tesla. And it can get astronomically expensive if you do a Turbo S. I also like the screens, everything's quite intuitive. There are buttons, which is very nice to turn it into different modes. So I can go to normal, sport, sport plus. It feels familiar if you're a Porsche person, with the drive modes right on the steering wheel. You have similar controls as most other normal Porsches. When you do decelerate, you can see when I'm on the brake, it's regenerating. So you can see the green right there as it regenerates the battery. So what do I think of this car? It's friggin' fantastic. This is what electric cars should feel like. I've driven the Tesla, I've driven the Audi. Forget those. The Porsche Taycan is the best. It's the benchmark. This is the driver's electric car. It's got tons of power, handles like it's on rails, amazing build quality, and it gives you all that dynamic feedback that you expect from Porsche. I'm just blown away. Hey, a big shout out to FAF Automotive Group and FAF Porsche for loaning me this amazing car. And remember to subscribe to my channel, Chico's Cars, where I'll bring you more interesting cars and cool car content. Thanks for watching.
Electric is kind of cool because like there's like a lot of stuff. It's not like mommy's. Like it's all electricity.
Yeah, well, everything's like future, right?
It's all like technology.
Yeah.
Even the hot and cold.
What? Yeah. Look at that. You're right. Everything is technology. You summed it up very well, Cole. This is kind of the future of Porsche cars, right? So.
This is a whole new level.
It is.
Wait.
120. Oh my God. What? Oh. This is the slow one.